Hello you guys, I am 22 Tiger Dude and I am here to review This Is 40, directed by and written by Judd Apatow. It stars Paul Rudd, Leslie Mann, Albert Brooks, John Lithgow, Megan Fox, Jason Segel, and Melissa McCarthy. Alright, so I didn't get to see this film in theaters. I was skeptical about this film. I wasn't that interested in it. It just looked okay. But there was also a point I sort of wanted to see it though. So I was kind of let down that I didn't get to see it in theaters. But I got to Netflix it. And after seeing the film and after hearing lots of negative things about this film, because a lot of people didn't like this film. They said how it ran too long. Judd Apatow's previous film, Funny People, oh dear lord, what a mess that was. I actually liked This Is 40. I thought it was a good film. I know some people said it ran a little too long, and I can agree there, but compared to how Funny People was, this was a major improvement over Funny People. First of all, I did not like Funny People. It deserved the title Boring People. My goodness, that's how boring. And it's the sorta sequel to Knocked Up. I've seen bits and pieces of Knocked Up, but I haven't seen the whole entire film, honestly. All I know is that this film has nothing to do with Knocked Up. Nothing. I don't even know why the trailer said it's a sort of sequel to Knocked Up. Why couldn't the trailer just say it's a spin-off to Knocked Up? Because that's what it is. It's not a sequel. It's not a sort of sequel. It's just a spin-off. I think it's kind of nice how Judd Apatow wants to take these characters and give them their own film. I can kind of understand why some people didn't really like this film and why they were let down by it. First of all, I thought this was a funny film. I laughed a lot. I actually laughed very hard a lot. Yes, it is a rated R film where it has raunchy humor, and I complain how nowadays films are rated R. Everything is just rated R because if a film is freaking PG-13, people supposedly think it's not going to be good. I'm tired of R-rated comedies just going dick joke, dick joke, dick joke, dick joke, dick joke, the end. I don't like that. That's pretty lazy for me. But with This Is 40, it wasn't all about dick jokes, and yeah, there were dick jokes in there. What we also got was actually a story. It had a nice story. Some people might not find this relatable, but I know some people in this world might find this story relatable because there is a little something for you to relate to in these couples. Paul Rudd was really good. He's really funny. Leslie Mann, who for some reason I find very pretty, I thought she did a well done job here as Debbie. And then we have Judd Apatow's kids. Leslie Mann is Judd Apatow's wife, by the way. But Judd Apatow's kids, they're all grown up compared to how young they were in Knocked Up. It's good to see them here. But man, what a potty mouth the older daughter had. Oh man. If I had a little daughter, I would say, shut up, bitch! I wouldn't say that, but I would definitely slap the living hell out of her, though, that's for sure. She shouldn't have cussed her parents out or any of that stuff, no matter, how crazy they are, It's not respectful. And then we have Megan Fox. I know how many people hate Megan Fox. I hate her too. There was a point in my life where I actually used to like Megan Fox. Yeah, it's true. I used to like Megan Fox. But that's because maybe back then I thought she was so hot that I thought I liked her. And then looking back, I'm not gonna lie, she is hot. I do think she is hot, but I don't like her overall. She's just not a good actress at all. She's really not. And then Jason Segel, Seth Rogen's friend. This is weird. How come how come Seth Rogen's best friend from Knocked Up is in this film, but not Seth Rogen? I'm a bit let down that Seth Rogen at least didn't make a cameo. I mean, if his best friend could appear like in 2 scenes, because Jason Segel was only in this film for 2 scenes only, why can't Seth Rogen be in at least 1 scene in this film? It would have been nice at least. And then Melissa McCarthy, in the past films I've seen her in, which is not really a whole lot, honestly, I never really found her that funny. Like, I'm sure she's a funny person. Maybe it's really the scripts that she works with this fault, not really her, because she does look like someone in reality that is truly funny. And I gotta tell you, Melissa McCarthy, although she not a huge role in this film, she was fucking hilarious in this film. She cracked me up so hard when she was on screen and she was playing this angry mom because Leslie Mann made her son, who they say looks like Tom Petty and has Justin Bieber hair, she made him cry. And by the way, that was one of the most hilarious scenes. I was laughing a lot in this film. Man. And the storyline also, I thought it was really well written. Judd Apatow did a really good job with the script. He did a good job. The nice R-rated jokes, it's not there for the sake of being raunchy. The dirty humor he added in this film really, really worked for me. And that's because it fit the storyline so well. And for there to be R-rated jokes, it can't just be there just to get a cheap laugh. There has to be a nice story to it. People complain about how Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann, all they do is fight with each other back and forth. And yeah, I could definitely see that being an issue. But to me, it didn't budge because I actually got attached to the characters. I bought them fighting, so I got attached to them. You know, I cared about Paul Rudd, but at the same time, I also cared about Leslie Mann. So every time they're fighting, and you know, when the drama goes on, I got attached to the characters, honestly, and I bought them fighting because, of course, marriage couples are going to eventually get into huge arguments, and I know it's eventually hard. And I don't know why some people say this film's not relatable at all, because there is some relatable things that can happen to the married couples in real life. And the film does a good job of portraying that. My issues with this film, though, I can say it does run a little too long. I think just if you cut out 15 minutes out of this film, but this film, it does a great job at making me laugh very hard. It does a very good job with the story. And yeah, that's really my only issue with this film. I don't really have a huge issue with This Is 40. Just that they could have cut out 15 minutes out of the running time. The comedy scenes worked. The drama scenes worked. The storyline worked. I really liked This Is 40. I am going to give This Is 40 3.5 out of 4 stars. I really enjoyed it that much. Subscribe to my channel. Comment below and give me your opinion of the film. Like and share this video. Follow me on Facebook, on Twitter. And don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!